Just under a year ago, I made a video discussing how Dele fell off, and in this video I heavily speculated as to why, and since then Gary Neville has uploaded an interview to the Overlap channel where he gave Dele the chance to set the story straight. I watched this interview, and considering the fact I made a video speculating as to why he took this downward spiral in his career, I think it's only right that I revisit the topic now that I know all of the facts. Firstly, I'd like to address that I was, should I say, 100% part of the problem by making a video speculating on the situation. I tried to go about it in the most respectful way I thought possible, but obviously I might not have achieved my goal, and I can always learn from that in the future. But now that I've covered that, let's get on to the interview itself and my thoughts on what was said. Dele opened up about how he battled with depression and addiction to sleeping pills. These issues are normal, everyday issues to many of us in this world. Although everyone deals with at least one of these things in their lives, they will often overlook the fact that famous and rich people also deal with these issues, and it can also be a lot worse for these people, seeing as these people are in the spotlight, so their issues are often gossiped about by people like myself and others that make videos and write articles on the internet, and sometimes these stories aren't true. Like if I went back and watched my video now, there's probably some stuff I said in there that wasn't true. So obviously, so misinformation spread like that. It's kind of like when you're in school and rumors would be spread, about someone or like about you or something, and like it won't be true, but instead of like it just being like your year, like that consists of like 50 people, it's like the whole world like talking about it. Like obviously that's not gonna feel like very nice, is it? But I respect Dele for doing this interview and opening up about these issues, and especially I respect his decision to go to rehab, because that's not an easy decision to make, and it shows that he wants to better himself and he doesn't want to be stuck in this situation where he's a slave to his mental health issues and his addiction, which is always good. And I also hope that this interview helps other footballers openly speak about their issues, and just makes it like, I don't know, a less of a toxic environment in the space of being a football fan on the internet and in the papers and stuff. That probably won't happen, but like that's what I think the best case scenario is. Dele mentioned how he now has the passion and drive to play football again. He says that he wants to outperform the numbers that he was putting up in his teenage years, and although he is currently injured, he is happy to come back and try fight for his place at Everton. Dele is now 27 and in his prime years, and I honestly think he can get back to performing in the Premier League if he's given the chance to do so. I just hope that if he gets another setback, like another injury or a bad patch of form, that it doesn't set him back mentally and he's able to take it on the chin and then move on. There are a lot of lessons to be learned from this situation, such as the main things to take from the situation are it is okay to seek help in situations where you feel like you are like powerless to your own decisions. Like being a slave to things like your mental health issues and addiction are very hard to overcome, and it's always easier when someone helps you, no matter how like strong you think you are, like you think you can do it by yourself. Like it's always easier to seek help. And the second lesson is that we don't always know what's going on off the pitch for these players, and like just because they've got a lot of money and they get to play football for a living doesn't mean that their life's easy, as obviously a lot of things that Dele said about his early life, which I'm not going to talk about here because it's not really relevant. Like obviously as you hear him speak about that, like his life's not all sunshine and rainbows, and obviously although he's got a lot of money now, those things that happened in his life before will still affect him to this day. With all of that being said, that is it for today's video. It's just a short one, just addressing some of the things that were said in the interview. To obviously, if I've made that video in the past, it's only right for me to cover it again now, like I said at the start of the video. But if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment down below your opinions on the topic and what you want to see next. Also, don't forget to subscribe. It really helps grow the channel and helps me bring better quality videos to you guys. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.